And speaking of getting away with stuff, this brings me to my next story. Joe Biden told us that he knew nothing about Hunter Biden's dealings with China, knew nothing about it, no recollection, anything of the sort. Well, Joe Biden, turns out, spoke with his son about dealings with China's oil tycoon. And it's not like this is hearsay. This literally is in a voicemail. So President Joe Biden spoke with his son, Hunter, about a business deal Hunter struck with a Chinese businessman. A voicemail left by Joe himself to his son found that the younger Biden's abandoned laptop reveals that he did in fact have a dealing and Joe Biden knew about it. The elder Biden, the big man is what they called him, then out of office, called Hunter on December 12, 2018, soon after the New York Times published a story on one of Hunter's business partners, who is a chairman of the Chinese energy giant CEFC. So Joe Biden left a voicemail to his son saying, hey, I wanted to speak with you about the article, adding, I think you are clear, according to a copy of the voicemail reported by the Daily Mail. Let's go ahead and listen to that voicemail right now.
Hey, pal, it's Dad. It's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you get a chance, give me a call. Nothing urgent. Just want to talk to you. I thought the article, at least the thing online, it's going to be printed tomorrow in the Times, was good. I think it's clear. And anyway, if you get a chance, give me a call. I love you.
If you listen, the voicemail literally contradicts what the White House's and the president's claims were that he never spoke with his son about Hunter's multiple overseas business deals. It wasn't just one, it wasn't just two, tons of business deals. And everybody on the right, conservative Republicans, go, where the hell is this guy getting all this money from? He doesn't know anything. The only thing he knows how to do is get drugs and illicit prostitutes. And there's a ton of video clips on that. But it's like, he doesn't have any traits other than snorting cocaine off a dog's back, licking cocaine out of the carpet. I mean, it's amazing that there is not more journalism and investigation on this, not just from the government, but just investigative journalism. Where the hell are all these people that went to school for 4+ years that are supposed to actually do their job, but nowadays they just got some anonymous report from some anonymous person that they probably just anonymously thought up in their own brain that doesn't actually exist to come out with a story that's completely fake news, according to Donald Trump. That's the one thing that was great about Donald, the 45th, one of the greatest presidents in modern times, exposing the media. If we didn't have Donald Trump, just imagine where we would be at today with all the lies and crap. He exposed them, just similar to Project Veritas, about all the crap that they're doing. It is mind-boggling. The president said in the voicemail, to recap this, hey, pal, it's Dad. It's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you get a chance, just give me a call. Nothing urgent. I just want to talk to you. I thought the article released online, it's going to be printed tomorrow in the Times, was good. I think you're clear. And anyway, if you get a chance to give me a call, love you. Yeah, you're in the clear. The media supports me in every way, Hunter. Don't worry about it. They're going to have my back. They're going to rub my shoulders. They love me. They always go with our narratives. They'll lie for us. It's fine. Unbelievable. Well, the New York Times story included references to Hunter's discussion with top lieutenants from the CEFC, Vice Chairman Patrick Ho. Ho was arrested in the United States, folks, by the way, in 2017. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison for violating the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. So it's amazing how this guy, Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, continually, what's the word I'm looking for? Puts himself around corrupt people, criminals, people that are breaking the law. I mean, it makes you wonder how much dirt China has on this family. Because Joe Biden's kissing China's ass, folks. And I love how during the campaign against Donald Trump, Joe Biden goes, oh, China's going to eat your lunch, man. Joe can't even remember what he had for lunch. And where is the government at in all this? Can you imagine if this was one of Trump's sons? There doesn't even have to be a voice message. There doesn't have to be crap. Just the inkling that there was some anonymous reporting by the media that one of Trump's sons had some foreign business dealings and that Trump said that never happened. Remember, there's no actual evidence of this, just as obviously hypothetical. Do you think there would be a full-blown investigation with a grand jury and all the lights and the theatrics and Ilhan Omar, AOC, Bernie Sanders, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all these people, these vultures going after them? I think so. I think so, folks. But you're not going to see that here because, again, they're all in bed with these people. Drain the swamp. We need to get somebody in here next election that's going to do something about this. It is mind-blowing that you have all this information about Hunter Biden's dealings and nothing's happening. But people lose their crap with the Trump children, Ivanka Trump having business dealings before her father was ever elected and even thought about electing, with doing certain clothing lines. And they were all up in arms about that. Oh, they're profiting off China. They're profiting off Russia and all these things. Yes, he's a freaking billionaire that builds towers all over the globe. Yeah, he's going to be profiting in some way, shape, or form. No shit. But yet you have this, a guy, Hunter Biden, doesn't have any traits, nothing, is just making millions of dollars somehow. And we know how. It's off the president's back. It's off the Biden name. But again, it makes you wonder, folks. It makes you wonder. So on May 13th, 2017, this is just a little bit after all that corruption is taking place and still is, an email found on Hunter Biden's laptop that was restored in 2019 showed proposed equity splits among Hunter and his partners in any deal with the CEFC. The emails outlined remuneration packages for 6 people, including Hunter and Joe Biden. Yes, both of them. But he knew nothing about it, folks. Just getting packages from these people, had no clue. Which might be true that he just literally doesn't know anymore. At the time, I think he knew. But this dude, remember, folks, can't remember a damn thing. He has to be told to sit down at meetings. I don't think he knows. I think it happened. But I think, hey, strong case going, I have no recollection of that. Dude has no recollection his wife exists. He has to be told he's president every morning. The email proposed a 20 split for H, which sources identified as Hunter, and a split of 10 held by H for the big guy. Again, the big guy was Joe Biden. Multiple sources, including Hunter's former freaking business partner, identified the big guy as Joe Biden. But, they're all going to say, I knew nothing about it. Who's the big guy, huh? Who's the big guy? Hunter, you know who the big guy is? I don't know who the big guy is. Just all this crazy, crazy stuff. I mean, it is amazing. Again, I'm so baffled. There is no investigative journalism going on other than the Daily Wire, Blaze TV, Fox News. You would think that the government would be pouncing on this. After Ho, who again was the dealings man, was arrested in the United States, his first call was literally to Hunter's uncle, James Biden. It's the whole family that's involved in this, according to the New York Times. Ho later hired Hunter to represent him on a $1 million retainer. A recording found on Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop from May 11, 2017 showed him talking about his relationship with Ho and complaining about the New York Times interest in it at the time. Cool, I have another New York Times reporter calling about my representation of the literally Dr. Patrick Ho, the effing spy chief of China who started the company that my partner, who is worth $323 billion, founded, is now missing. Biden said in the 47-minute recording, the richest man in the world is missing, who was my partner. So you have all this evidence coming out of him saying as such that he had dealings. You had Joe Biden on Voice saying that he had dealings. That's not even the worst of what we've seen of Joe Biden. But, hey, it's the same thing with that whole Iran and all that other stuff, that all these business dealings are just corrupt beyond belief. And I'm telling you, China has to have a whole file on this guy. China has to have some dirt on him, which is why he's going light on China. And folks, when I say light on China, we're 2.5 years out from COVID-19? Where is any sort of damages on China for the Wuhan virus, COVID-19, whatever you want, the Chinese virus, according to Trump, the worst virus ever. It was a lab leak. Where is the punishment on China for this? The whole world suffered. You would think that somebody would start going after them now that we're kind of out of it for the most part. Nothing's happening. They're going to get away scotch-free. Typical. Why? Because the left are in bed with them. The Democrats love them. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.